told me before the game. As you know, the Pac-12 is trying to rebuild and reload and get back to a conference of dominance in college football. So this game has even more importance here today. They cannot afford to lose to a Power 4 school. They've got to show that they are still a conference of significance here in college football, and that will be played out on the field today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to pass, it's Mateer. The short hands, it's Sategna. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Right back to him on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Maurice. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Let's take a look at our impact players. The run inside. It's Voorhees. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's going to get loose. Touchdown Sooners! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Run gets it up to the 44. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Voorhees. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They'll give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
Bringing it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That's reeled in. It's Sategna. At midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback keep. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted in house, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive.
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking for a push on fourth down. There's some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. In the red area, it's Voorhees. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Steps away. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it again. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Headed to the end zone, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Voorhees.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their 1st. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Making side adjustments here. Now from inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas.
The Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Jet sweep to the receiver. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Voorhees. Picks up the first down. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The run from the shotgun. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Found just Just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He'll try it again. Finding some room. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Avant. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Clemens. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Running inside. It's Voorhees. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. It'll be a draw. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He breaks a tackle.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. try to pick it up on the ground. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the first down running back.
There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So first down will open up the final period. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. And send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Voorhees. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass on second down. Going for it all. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down.
Might have a chance. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Robinson. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Plucks it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to fight fire with fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Makes the catch. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
The run inside. It's Voorhees. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Has to get there to move the sticks. Maybe a crease. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the back in the middle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.